Well, good morning. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday, my friends. And how are you? How are you? How can you answer that to me? You can write in the comments. Where are you from? What's happening? Welcome to another Women's Wisdom. Why am I just talking about women's wisdom? Well, I find that these are things that a lot of women, particularly in mid-career, are going through. Things that are happening in their lives. And we need to talk about them. We need to share them. And we need to listen. And we need to talk. We need to be seen. We want to be heard. You've probably heard that before. Excuse me, I'm still getting over this wonderful little cold, but I'm much better. Thank you for asking. Anyway, I'm Paulette Rees-Denis, and welcome again to another quick little snippet on Wednesday morning to get you thinking, grooving, asking, feeling, sharing. Okay? So I love doing this. I love coming to you every week and talking to you. And I know a lot of you are on different time zones, but I do love seeing your comments after the fact in the replay. I love getting the comments and even the private messages, which is great. It's really important though to share. And that's why I keep saying, write in the comments, share in the comments. It's really important for you to voice yourself, to share your voice. And share your thoughts. And you know, when you say them out loud or you write them, they feel more clear instead of a jumble of ideas and stuff in your head, right? It feels more clear when you put a voice to it. And then you can actually activate that energy. So if you're wanting something, ask for it. But ask for it in detail. Write it out. What is it you want? And share that. And then you are witnessed, which I think is just so beautiful. Then you are witnessed. And we can hold you accountable for sharing. So I just have to tell you, I have a little dog over here who's very active at the moment. So we might have a lot of scuffling going on over here with the two dogs, my dog and the dog that I'm dog sitting. Anyway, the pleasures of working from home, which I love. I love, love, love. It is a gorgeous day here this morning, and I'm going to get ready to go teach my yoga and then my belly dance class. So my Wednesday mornings are very full and beautiful and alive. And again, I love coming to you. So what I wanted to talk about today, I'm always talking about change and how to get through changes, how to step into something different. And today I want to talk about reinventing yourself. Now, what does that mean? And what does that look like for you? Reinventing yourself. Well, basically, it really is taking on something new in your personality, in your spirituality, whatever it is that you're wanting reconnection with or expansion. And again, knowing that if you're feeling these feelings, this feeling of dissatisfaction, of emptiness, of frustration, we can talk a little bit about those things, but know that you're not alone, right? Know that you're not alone. And sometimes any of those changes don't have to be like huge, epic changes. They don't have to be dramatic. It can be one little thing a day that you want to try something new. But because perhaps you're feeling restless. And you feel that inside. It's like that dissatisfaction. Emptiness. Maybe you have already gotten to a place in your career where you wanted to get to, and you felt successful, and then it becomes the same old, or you just want to try something different. But sometimes there's that empty feeling. It's like, oh, okay. And for me, since I'm such a creative person, manifesting generator in human design, I'm always wanting new things. I'm always wanting to experiment, to explore, to be curious. And when you get that feeling of emptiness, because like I've done that already. Well, you've heard that saying, been there, done that already, right? So it's kind of like that. And what you're doing doesn't excite you anymore. So you need to move out of that empty place. Maybe you're feeling invisible, like you're just doing the same old thing and no one notices, or you feel taken for granted. You show up for everyone else. When you show up for everyone else, that can be a beautiful thing, but you have to show up for yourself first. And if that means making a change, make that change. Then you can show up for others even in a better way, because you feel better. Maybe you are wanting creative expression. Maybe you want to try a new art project, or you want to take a dance class or a yoga class. But feeling like you have something inside you that's not coming out, which is one reason why I dance. That's my creative expression. And it's also why I write poetry and other things. It's a way for me to express myself and give voice to what's going on inside me. That is growth. That is expansion. Again, it's giving voice and stepping into your next chapter. And what does that look like? What does that look like? Remember, it's all about you evolving. Because you may feel content even right now. And yet, there's still that inkling of, oh, I would love to try that. Maybe it's trying a new food. Like I said, it doesn't have to be dramatic. It doesn't have to be epic. It can be, in which case then you have to break it down. But what's one little thing you can do today that might be different? Or something that you've been wanting to do for a long time and just haven't done it. Maybe it's calling an old friend, talking to someone you haven't talked to in a long time. That's not necessarily reinventing yourself, but that's stepping into more of your desire. But if you were going to reinvent yourself, what would you look like? What would you want to change or add or subtract from your life? I want you to breathe that in for a minute. Everybody just take a nice deep breath together. What's something creative you could do today? Think about it. Maybe it's getting your hair done, or putting on some red lipstick, or getting dressed up for no reason. For you. That's the reason, actually. Not for no reason, but for you, right? Oh, move your body, change your energy, change your state. But think about that. I really want you to think about it. And if you can, journal it out. What is something, how would you reinvent yourself? Dye your hair, lose weight, gain weight, dress up, dress down. Just think of something that would shift your energy, change your mood, and most importantly is give voice to it. Again, that's what I'm talking about. step into this next chapter. Start a new page. Just think about yourself as a book. How fun is that? Start a new page. And think about it. Think, if you could look into the future, I call it future tripping, or envision yourself in the future. Envision yourself a year from now. Now, if you were in the same place as you are today, how would that feel? Would you feel restless, unhappy, unsatisfied? How can you move forward into you in this next year? So when you envision that, envision where you are, what you look like, who is around you, what are you doing? What's something you've always wanted to do? And envision that a year from now. If you could see you a year from now. Now bring that person a little bit closer. Bring you a little bit closer. How about 6 months from now? And how exciting this is. Super fun, right? Bam. Little things sometimes, like I cut bangs. That changed my whole hairdo. And it made me feel better. And I just tried it. That's a little thing. But it made me feel really good. So it's not quite reinvention of my whole being, but it was reinvention of how I looked and how I felt about how I looked. Maybe you want to start wearing lots of pink. Envision that. Envision you in pink. Now bring it a little bit closer. Bring that a little bit closer. How about 3 months from now? What would you change? What would you do differently? And envision that. And breathe that in. And see, the more you see it, and the more you detail it, your brain will hear you. And if you can think it, you can do it. And if you tell yourself you can't, then your brain hears that you can't. Because your brain doesn't know from reality. It just hears what you're saying. Okay? So speak beautifully about yourself. Speak with positive statements, positive affirmations. Look in the mirror and tell yourself hello and how beautiful are you today. And when you start to give back to yourself like that, like, oh, I'm going to go cut my bangs today. That will make me feel really good. You're changing your state. You're changing your energy. You're raising your energy. Giving yourself more momentum to do some of those other things that you want to do. Those changes, those reinventions. Remember, you're evolving. And allow yourself to evolve. How beautiful is that? Life is for living. So, on that note, thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing. Remember, give yourself voice. And I'd love to hear you. I'd love to read your comments. I'd like to know how this sits with you. And if this touched something in you today. I want to help you make those moves. As a lifestyle coach, I do that. I help you make those moves and get clarity. So I hope this has sat well with you today. You know what I want to do? I'm going to pull a card for us. Last night in my women's group, one of the women gifted me a new oracle deck, the Gratitude Oracle deck. Lovely, lovely, lovely gift. And I pulled a card for myself last night. It's called Companionship. And I love that because I do love to be around people. I love being with people. I love being alone. Oh my, I have to have my alone time for sure. But it's really important for me to work with others. To be with others, to work with others, to network with others, to help inspire and guide others into their power and their beauty and their choices, which I can do for you. So right now I'm going to pull a card for us today for this conversation. Okay. It's number 33. And it's called Nature's Beauty. Nature's Beauty. I'm going to show it to you. You see that? And you know what? It looks like here's you and here's the future. Envisioning the future. Nature's Beauty, number 33. Let's see what it says. You might find you have a craving for nature. See, that's what we're talking about. What are you craving? Nature is a calming gift that restores the soul. Maybe it's time for you to get outside and take a walk. There's negative ions found in the sunlight. And those are natural antidepressants, and it can help you feel more relaxed and healthier. I love that. And this woman in the bottom of this picture is creating something. She's painting this beautiful landscape. It's got lots of different things in it. Beaches, lakes, hills, mountain ranges, rainbows. The hills and fields represent your best approach to life's journey. The various bodies of water refer to your emotions and how you feel at this time. So maybe a little nature is needed to restore some sense of peace and calm to help you step into reinvention. Oh, I love that. How does that feel? Does that feel good to you today? Anyway, I gotta go. I gotta go. I'm gonna go teach my yoga class. I'm gonna get this body moving today. I want you to do the same thing. Let me know what's happening. Okay? Again, give voice to yourself and share your voice and share it with me and with all of us so that we can support you and encourage you and send you good vibes. All right, loves, I love you, and you have an absolutely blessed rest of your week. I'll be sharing a couple new poems called The Muse Sessions later this week. And always look for that. Make sure you join my email list at www.paulettereesdenis.com. And until we meet again.